Well, folks, Guru gonna give an economic lesson today. Now he ain't got no degree in it or anything. He just gonna give the Guru version of Economics 101 here today. So if you got anybody that's confused about why they're paying more taxes and why it seems like inflation has just shot right through the roof, and then they telling them that it's only going up 7%, and when you buy that stuff, it seems like it's going higher. Tell them to watch this video. Now maybe they can understand. I'm gonna keep it simple. Okay, Google, keep it simple for folks so they can understand it. We'll take this bag of corn here that I got right here on the scooter. You say this corn, before they got in the office, this last bunch, it was $5 a bag. We're going to use round numbers to make it easier for your friends to tell what it is, or if you don't know, you can kind of follow along better. It was $5 in tax, time you paid state, local, federal, and if it bought it in town, you had to pay city tax. It was probably, let's say, from 7 to 10. We'll use 10 cents because it's easier to compute in your head. Say it was 10 cents for tax on a dollar. That means 50 cents would be taxes, or $5.50 for it. Well, with this printing money and giving it out and spending it everywhere, and then the inflation started creeping up, cutting off the fossil fuel. And like I say, I ain't dogging nobody. That's what happened. I'm just telling you the facts of why we're here. That corn now is $10 a bag. Well, you still got that 10% tax. So it's now $11 a bag when you walk out of the store with it. So you have just got taxed another 50 cents there that you wouldn't have got taxed if all that hadn't happened. They say that, well, we didn't raise no income tax. No, you just raised tax on everything else. Gas went from, $2 a gallon when we got rid of all the production we were doing and started buying it from somebody else. Now it's $3 to $4 a gallon. The government gets money off of that gallon of gas. So you ain't paying it to the mean old oil man out there that they want to blame, them greedy oil companies. So the government gets their share of it. So there again, if that gas, let's use round numbers, make it simple for the folks that don't understand math. Let's say that their gallon of gas was $2 a gallon, and the government got 50% of that tax. So the government got $1. Now, if it's $3 a gallon, they get $1.50. $4 a gallon, the government gets $2. So you're getting taxed even more than what you were getting taxed because price went up. It's just simple math. Don't take no rocket scientist to figure that out. That's what happened, and that's why he can sit there and say, I didn't tax nobody that makes under $400,000 a year. Yeah, he did. Just did it in a different way. When people ask you about it, you can tell them, hey, look at the Guru's video. He's explained it pretty dang good. And showed how it happens. Why we're getting, it seems like the inflation is going up to 20% because we haven't paid more taxes. Not only that, folks, let me give you some inside baseball here. Say the guy that's producing this bag of corn, he's got a profit margin. Some people have a profit margin of 50% above the cost to make it. So they got to, buy insurance, employees, and all that other stuff. So they got to raise the price up above what it costs to make that bag of corn. The higher that goes, the more they're going to rate. That profit margin ain't going to change. So let's go back to the corn, folks. Just so we keep it simple, we talk about the same thing. It takes $2.50 for him to get that corn from the field to where he's putting it in this bag and sending it to the market. He's going to make $2.50. So now we got $5. Well, if it cost him $5 to get it there, the same process, he's going to get the same profit. He's going to make him the same profit. We're using 100% on this here story so that it's simple for folks to understand. So that's why it went to $10 a bag, because it cost him $5 a bag to get it in the bag into the store. There again, they're mean old businessman that they say that they gonna tax and make him more money than he was back when the other guy was in. He cut his taxes. He's now able to jack the price of his product up even higher than what it should be because it cost him more to get it. Simple math, folks, and simple business. They want to accuse the other guy of cut the taxes for the rich buddies. That's what they said, he cut them rich buddies' taxes. Well, this guy here making them rich buddies even richer. They can now charge more for their stuff, and they can make their profit margin even be higher than what it was. So that's what's happening, folks. The Guru ain't here trying to say one better than the other. He's just telling you the facts of what's happening. Now, y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, because there ain't no telling what the Guru going to talk about next.